Hey, what's up, everybody? One of the most common questions I get asked by people are, what do things cost, right? And that's huge. Imagine being a first time buyer and you're putting everything you've saved into buying a new house. One of the biggest fears, and this was the case for me, is what is going to happen if the furnace goes out? Well, how much does it cost for a roof? Things like that. So today I really thought I would give some basic numbers that I have found works well for us here in Northeast Wisconsin and has done okay by me. Obviously, get some quotes. Don't work 100% off of this, but keep in mind that it's going to be pretty good depending on who you work with. And if you work with the people that we work with, it's going to be even closer, right? So, furnace. For most homes, you're going to be right around $5,000 for a brand new furnace, and that's going to be about a 80 to 95% efficient new basic run-of-the-mill furnace. That's not a train. That's not a super high-end furnace. It's a good furnace that's going to do well. Looking at AC units, right? In Wisconsin here, we don't run AC that often, right? Arizona, you run it maybe 9 months. Out here, we run it at most 6 months. So they last a little longer, which is nice. But usually, for an AC unit is about $3,500 to $5,000, depending on the size of the house. Keep in mind, this is for homes, close to around 2,000 square feet. We start getting up to those 5,000 square feet, those larger homes, all the pricing goes out the window because that's a whole different beast on the mechanicals and everything, right? Water heaters. Electric water heaters, generally around 900 bucks installed. That's with getting the old one out, getting a new one in and hooked up and working well. If you have a gas furnace that's got a power vent, which is what we see a lot of gas furnaces converted to now, I just had to replace one in my rentals, and that's about 2,200 bucks. So just a couple of good numbers to keep in mind. One of the other questions I get asked a lot because people know how to paint and they're pretty comfortable doing that stuff, right? But flooring is something not as many people are comfortable with. I generally say you can be right around the $5 a square foot mark, and that works out. And that kind of takes in some averages of vinyl planking and a little bit of tiling and carpet and stuff like that. Tiling will get up significantly, but that's something you can learn to do and have a good weekend project if you try. So those are some basic numbers I thought I would share, help you out with. As always, get some quotes, talk to some professionals that do it for a living to get some better numbers, but you can kind of work on that. And if all else fails, home warranties are 600 to 700 bucks a year. Could be very worth it depending on the age of some of the mechanicals there, and a lot of sellers are willing to pay for it. Something to think about. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.